Preseason testing for Formula One is officially underway. But if you're new to the world of cargo fast, you may be wondering what these big metal grates were on some of the cars. Lewis Hamilton had these metal grates attached to his car like dragon wings. But these pieces actually serve a very important purpose. These are called aero rakes, and they're actually covered in a ton of little sensors. And as drivers like Lewis Hamilton are heading around the track at Bahrain, these aero rakes are taking in a ton of data. Aero rakes like these help the team measure how wind is moving around the car. They help measure things like how the car is responding to dirty air, different places of low or high pressure around the car, and just generally how air is moving around the shape of the car. All of that data is sent back to the engineering team in almost real time, and it allows them to build a visual picture of how that wind is moving around the car. Then they're obviously able to take that data and make changes. And one of the reasons why it's so important to get this data, especially during preseason testing, is that up until now, most of the data that the team has been able to gather has been in the wind tunnel or simulations. And while all of that data is very helpful, it's not a real-life scenario. In those scenarios, there aren't other cars on the track throwing dirty air. And so getting this data from those aero rakes allows the team to actually compare their data here to the data that they have from the wind tunnel and the simulations and see how accurate it is. That then allows them to change their calculations based on the differences. So this is actually pretty important to recognize when it comes to preseason testing, because tests like this are going to be one of the reasons why you see certain drivers that you expect to be at the top of the timesheets towards the bottom, and also why you may see drivers that you never would expect to see at the top of the timesheets up there. The one rule to remember from preseason testing is that the times that you're seeing are not going to be indicative of what you'll actually see when we get to racing. That is, of course, unless it's your favorite driver putting in the fastest lap. Then just continue to be delusional, and I hope you have a great year.